Entertainment Schmig.
Football players, former child stars, and a UFC fighter all joining the cast of ABC's Dancing with the Stars. Spoiler alert if you don't want to know all 12 cast members, but they were announced this morning on Good Morning America. And topping the list, former Heisman Trophy winner and former NFL star Doug Flutie. Sorry.
Who's number one on the list?
I had a box of Flutie Flakes back in the day.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver Antonio Brown and this year's Super Bowl MVP winner, Denver Broncos linebacker Von Miller. Also joining them, Tootie from Facts of Life, Kim Fields, Jodie Sweetin of Full and Fuller Houses, and actress Misha Barton, best known probably for the OC.
Only known.
Well, yeah, I guess.
She did have some small roles and other things.
UFC fighter Paige Van Zant will also be dancing, along with Boyz II Men singer Wanya Morris, Geraldo Rivera, GMA meteorologist Ginger Z, America's Next Top Model winner Niall DeMarco, and Donald Trump's second ex-wife, Marla Maples. The 22nd season premieres March 21st. Speaking of Donald, I guess this all counts as entertainment in a way, but we have a bunch of presidential candidates making their way to the area since Illinois and Missouri both hold their primaries next Tuesday. Donald Trump, according to Mayor Slay, will be in St. Louis this week. No other details have been released. Ted Cruz will be here Saturday in Maryland Heights. His wife Heidi is at Eckert's Country Store in Belleville today at 11:30. And former President Bill Clinton will be in Bridgeton tonight at 4:30, speaking on behalf of Hillary.
I'll be there. I'm just practicing. I did not touch that. Hello.
Fixer Upper. Let's head to Waco. And if you've watched HGTV's Fixer Upper with Chip and Joanna Gaines, some things you didn't know, like...
Are they married, really?
They are married, really.
Cute couple.
Because I got to tell you, that Joanna...
They are great together.
Everybody wants to be their friends. And they said Chip is goofy like he is on the show. Like even when the cameras aren't rolling, he's just always like that. And she's more of the quiet, she like contemplates everything.
Why is it that when we watch that show, every time he does something stupid, Kim laughs? I love him, but I do that stuff in front of her and it's like, stop it. Stop.
Casting moves quickly. Someone applied to HGTV one day and was called by the casting agency the very next day. They said it was really fast. They make over the entire house. Even rooms that weren't really featured on the show were still addressed, and they give them basic cosmetic upgrades. And it's not like, remember when they did Trading Spaces? And they talked about how some of the...
It was real bad work.
Yeah, it's not bad work. All the makeovers are high quality. And the one thing that prompted this is that you do not get to keep the furniture. All of the finds that Joanna gets from Magnolia Market are actually just there on loan. They stage the house for the big reveal. And the furniture, not included in the makeover, but the homeowners, of course, can buy any pieces they want to keep.
How much are the giant blown-up picture that they...
I know, you know that every...
reveal?
That's got to be $1,000 every time they do that.
Easily.
It's interesting. I never really considered the furniture. I somehow thought maybe that was included in the deal, but you can understand that.
Yes.
It makes sense.
You can.
And they get. But it's,
how much are they making off of this, though?
Well, the money they make at all the online sales that they've got, and
they have 14 kids. They have lots of mouths. They don't have that many, but they have a lot of kids. They have a lot of mouths to feed.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they're making a pretty...
They've got a beautiful home, too.
Mm-hmm.
They do. I think it's the best show on HGTV. And I used to Love It or List It, but I got tired of the guy talking about the ensuite.
Yeah, I know, really. It's driving me
the
nuts.
master bath.
Yeah, right.
You love Fixer Upper, and maybe you love Star Wars, but do you love Star Wars enough for 10 more movies? A lot of people are saying that now that Disney's taken over,
it's going to be out of control.
It might kill it for you. It might ruin it, because that was a sweet thing, like the waiting and savoring the few films that you had. But with 10 films, it might just be overkill.
I don't know, though. Think how many, Avengers films are out there, how many superhero movies there are out there. It's...
Is it the law of diminishing returns,
Star Wars is supposed to be more special, don't you think, than the the Avengers
Hey,
and all that.
Look, spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert. I mean, The Force Awakens was a reboot. It was basically a remake of the original.
It's pretty much just
So-
plugging all the new characters
Yeah.
into the original
Right.
script. Sorry.
Spoiler alert.
This is a sad story, but for some reason when I read the headline, and that's all I'm going to give you, I thought, oh, that's a good, that's a good excuse. I would stick to that. Hugh Hefner's wife has been diagnosed with Lyme disease. At least that's
Crystal?
what she's telling him.
She's following me on Twitter.
Check you
I
out.
know. Verified.
Courtney.
It is sad, though. Lyme disease is awful. Tina Fey, guest star on Watch What Happens Live tonight with
Ooh,
Andy
that'll be
Cohen.
good.
She loves all the housewives,
Oh, I
too.
meant to bring in, I'll bring it for you tomorrow for Schmig, all the drinks that the celebrities have on the show.
Ooh, yeah.
He said it's surprising.
That's good. And Jimmy Kimmel hosting the Emmys on September 18th. That's Entertainment Schmig, more online, including Guy and Kevin's Oscar bet video, ny98.com.